I just started at ABN Amro to create conversational copy for their chatbot Anna.
Nice.
And I started recently, so I'm working on it for 2.5 months now, and I'm having great fun with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now we are at Chatbot Summit. It's an event. Entopic is an event company, right? You also organize these events.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
do you think it could be interesting for events also to implement chatbots in the future?
Absolutely.
Why?
Yeah, I was very curious because my first question when I learned I was going to the Chatbot Summit.
Yeah.
The first thing you do is check the website, and there was like this button, "Let's talk."
Yeah.
And I thought, well, okay, there must be a chatbot behind that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so my first question was, "Are you a chatbot?" And I directly got, "No, I'm not." Why? You're a Chatbot Summit and not providing a chatbot? That was pretty weird.
But why? What do you expect? What do you expect from an event? What kind of chatbots should they have?
Basically, I had a lot of questions about getting the ticket, if someone else bought the ticket, writing the ticket on your own name, changing some stuff, how to enter workshops, etc. So basic questions, actually, which you probably could do on an FAQ page, but then I would have to scroll to every FAQ or go to a search engine. But with a chatbot, you can answer pretty much every question. So for that, in the period before the Chatbot Summit, you can answer a lot of questions. But also during the summit, you could have the chatbot on your telephone and saying, "Where's the next session? Where's my next session?" If you could connect your personal data, or you could log in and say, "Okay, I'm logged on, and these are my sessions. Can I ask you about it later?"
Yeah.
So
actually, that's a good idea actually, because during an event, the event organizers are very busy, right?
They're totally packed with other stuff. As a visitor is looking for your next session, and where is it?
Oh really? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before the event, you have questions about buying a ticket and how you can change the ticket, like basic questions.
Yeah.
And during the event, you also want to ask questions.
Your main question is, where's my next session going to be, but also we have problem booking a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because afterwards you would like to have a bite to eat with or without your colleagues, or with your new contacts, and you have to go online, search for restaurants in a country you don't know. For me, that was the case, and eventually it worked. But it would be really nice if you could provide the guests of your summit, of your conference, would you also like to know where you could eat, you could grab a bite, and how long would you like to take a taxi or something? All those questions you can easily add to, and you can make a format for it, because it's the same for every summit. So you only have to change the answers. Your conversational path would be the same.
Yeah. So is Entopic using it, a chatbot, for their events yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. So why do you think that event organizers are not yet, in general, using chatbots?
I really don't know, because it would be a great tool, and I've been in the business for 13 years now, and that's also always been a question. Why not?
Is it because people don't know about it?
Well, maybe because it's a lot of work. There goes a lot of work and a lot of effort in it.
Yeah.
And on forehand, you need to create the questions. You need to think about what questions are coming up. But as an event organizer, you have all those questions, because you know what people are asking beforehand and during a conference.
So what can you recommend to event organizers, like in terms of preparing for the future? Preparing for a chatbot, maybe saving those questions?
Well, start with that, of course, saving all the questions you get via email or via your online application or something, and proceed from there. Make a top 10 list and try to answer your top 10 via chat, and then expand gradually. I think you don't have to, you don't need to want everything at once. So I talked about the frequently asked questions beforehand or during. You need to make a choice at first. When you do it at first,
Be specific.
Be specific. Maybe measure how many questions you get before the Congress, and maybe how many questions during the Congress, or how many times is your website being visited for the timetable, for instance, because that would be a large help. So then you can make a choice. Which questions are we going to answer in the chatbot, and then start with that. And just be really clear when launching the chatbot. Hey, I am chatbot. I'm a NetworkTables chatbot, or think of some nice name or something. I'm going to help you today, providing your itinerary. And that's it. And the next time when you add the pre-event information, then you can say, I'm your network's chatbot. I can help you with pre-event information like so-and-so, and also help you with your itinerary, and you expand from it. You can also send a push message. Did you know I can help you with finding a restaurant afterwards?
Yeah. Okay, so keep saying that. What would you recommend to event organizers to conclude?
Start small. Start small. And just see where the most questions are coming from. Which are the questions you would help the customer the most, and start from there.
Cool. Thanks.
Start small and grow large.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.